Imagine a world where the silence after the apocalypse is not peace, but the calm before a storm of military precision and ruthless survivalism. And you are the operator who has realized that the quiet reckoning isn't just about staying hidden, but about executing a strategic counteroffensive in a landscape where every shadow hides an enemy and every sound could be your last. You are thrust into the ATHENA series, only to find that this second book isn't just about surviving the initial collapse, but about mastering the complex logistics of guerrilla warfare against organized militias, rogue AI systems, and desperate survivors who view your tactical superiority as a threat to their chaotic order. But when you discover that winning this war isn't about brute force, but about outmaneuvering entrenched positions, exploiting supply chain weaknesses, and leveraging advanced technology in a low-tech world, you realize that victory isn't given, it's seized through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics. Welcome to the Quiet Reckoning, the pulse-pounding, atmospheric, and deeply strategic installment in Brent Johnston's Post-Apocalyptic Military Thriller series. If you love special ops survival tropes, tactical realism, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists navigate a hostile environment through grit, ingenuity, and superior tactics, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in speculative fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of existential duty. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's initiation of a high-stakes mission, thrusting them into a race against time to secure their position before rival factions or ancient entities erase them from existence. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of cordite and damp earth, the static of encrypted comms, and the creeping dread of knowing that every decision could branch into a timeline where they are erased from history. Johnston excels at capturing the psychological toll of isolation, making every tactical maneuver, every resource allocation, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble where the price of failure is not just death, but eternal displacement. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular elite operator trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting lasers, it's about understanding the complex ecology of alien technology, managing limited resources, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and superior capital. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy strategies, craft overpowered gear from rare drops, and completely shock arrogant elites with unconventional trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of the ATHENA series lies in its characters and the heavy burden of integrity. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a system that rewards ruthlessness. They quickly form bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help them navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as their squad watches them casually calculate the damage output of a coordinated strike. Their unbreakable trust provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major conspiracy or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridling ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, they completely shatter the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. The Quiet Reckoning is a triumph of the LitRPG and fantasy genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Brent Johnston has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the climber. The system is live, but his future is bright.